This video is for any users who need to administer medications. First, make sure you're in test with the red background, and we'll change our subdivision to Ontario Shores Ambulatory using the Subdivisions button in your main menu. Change your facility to Ontario Shores Ambulatory using the drop-down box and selecting Ontario Shores Ambulatory. Once you've done this, click on OK. Now let's go into Web Ambulatory. From your scheduler or selecting from recently accessed, you're going to select a patient that you're going to administer medication on. To administer a medication, make sure that you know what medication you're going to give by checking in the reference panel. You can also check for a prescription by going into orders. You can see if this medication has been prescribed by clicking on the chevron. Here you can see it has been prescribed. Once you've confirmed what you're giving, click on the Document button to start your documentation. You can search for the template OP Medication Activity Record and star it to add it to your favorites. We're going to open the Medication Activity Record documentation. Here, you'll be given the opportunity to document on 1, 2, and/or 3 administrations in a single visit. We're going to click on MedAdmin 1 to administer one medication. You can check your reference panel again to look at the medication that you're going to give. Once you've completed all required fields and there is no additional documentation that you need to do, you can click on the Sign button. You will click on the Sign button again to enter your PIN. Once you've done this, this will be your documentation. To view any of your documentation, you can also see this from your Chart button and in your summary. If you do not have the outpatient medication activity widget, you can add it by clicking on the little cogwheel to add it. Clicking on the cogwheel, I can decide whether or not I want it on the left or on the right side of my screen. I want it on my left. I'm going to search med. And here you'll see outpatient medication administration. Clicking on it will add it to your list of widgets. I'm going to select it and move it to the top of my screen using this arrow. Once you're satisfied, you can click on Save, and this will be saved to your preferences, and you will see this on every chart you go to. Here you can see the administration that I just documented, along with the date and the time of the administration. I can also click on this blue header to view previous documentation. Here you can see I've documented it here and here. If I wanted to see medication administration from previous visits or from the old account, I can always click on Nurse Allied Health. Here, I can click on Nurse using the chevron and see my previous documentation that was done in the old outpatient account. And that's medication administration. Thank you.